Hello everybody and welcome back to another short reaction. It could be a music video reaction, but you guys don't recommend any music video reaction. No wait, the first one was a music video / short, but also music video. I said it had to be a 10-minute or less short only, and I stand by that because it's gonna take a long time then to export, and if I cut down lost from the weekly, like it's not 3 episodes anymore but 2, that means that I can't really force my laptop to export a long kind of reaction anymore. But this short is 15 minutes long. I'll do it anyways, but only these ones. If I understand it right, it was directed by one of my patrons called Kelly Parks. I hope that that's it and I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken because my bad memory, but yeah, this was made, directed, something, written, I don't know, by Kelly Parks. So yeah, it's called Universal Dead, and let's just watch it. I love zombies.
There's no such thing.
But I'm so afraid of them.
San Diego. Sometimes they wander.
They're my biggest fear.
No.
But I love zombie movies and zombie shows and everything zombie.
Keep your hands where they can see them when you get out of the vehicle.
Why?
You don't know?
Know what? What is this?
They're here, sir.
I used to have nightmares about zombies. Every single night. Every single night. It was bad. I still love watching horror movies.
Relax. The generators. It happens all the time.
Sorry. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think we're in a safe place. Lieutenant, what's
yeah, probably not.
They're up, last I heard. Sir. Almost dark. Commandant doesn't allow less than a 5-vehicle convoy at night. I don't think we have that many vehicles running.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Angela.
Do something?
Captain. Henry, what's going on?
The presentation, John, it's very important.
But that's your wife. Why use her for God's sake?
Well, when she was bitten, I destroyed all the other specimens in a fit of rage. Stupid thing to do.
And he just kept his wife like that?
But I didn't think you were going to demonstrate the machine today. She said it wasn't ready.
Really?
His balls are like
Did
this
she tell you that
huge.
before or after you fucked her?
Jesus, Henry, what have you done?
It was an accident. I didn't kill her. But after she was bitten, she told me about you and her. I guess she felt guilty.
Henry, I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry I got mad. Not your fault. I guess I wasn't her type.
Is there a problem, Captain?
The government
He
man is
wasn't
waiting. You know how important this was to Angela.
type, but he was the wife?
No, Doctor. We're about to get started.
The specimen is standing on a scale. Please note its weight.
Noted.
Are you a field man, McAvoy?
Beg your pardon?
I mean, do you study the undead in their natural habitat, or do you just study bits and pieces of them in the lab?
First, yes, I do tissue analysis. Second, they are not the undead, they are the infected.
Infected? With what?
You know, I'm not going to get drawn into this argument. Just because we haven't found anything yet doesn't mean there's anything mystical happening.
There is no infection.
You don't have any medical background, do you, Dr. Weber?
My PhD is in physics.
Physics. And yet you feel qualified to comment about fields that are far outside your expertise. Why is that, Doctor?
All fields are subsets of physics, McAvoy. But
I kind of want to adopt this.
that's what if you bear with me. Let's take a step back. This creature has no pulse. She doesn't breathe. She has no measurable metabolic activity of any kind.
That's your wife, though.
By all our standards, she's dead.
Of course.
What are you doing, Doctor?
Emphasizing a point. Think about what we're seeing here. I just destroyed her heart. And yet, somehow, her muscles have all this energy for this continuous motion. Even though no blood is flowing, no oxygen or nutrients are being delivered to their cells. Where's this energy coming from, McAvoy?
You're not the first who's asked these questions, Doctor. We don't know where this energy comes from yet, but we'll find out.
I am not a religious man, McAvoy. The one thing I hold sacred is the first law of thermodynamics. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It only changes form.
Even MDs have to take Physics 101, Doctor. What's your point?
Tissue samples. That's what you said you work on?
That's what I said.
And do you work with the undead, pardon me, the infected specimens directly?
Yes.
Do you ever feed them?
Of course not. They only eat the...
Flesh.
What's in the cooler, Doctor?
The next part of my presentation. Hungry, Angela?
Don't call her that. I mean, I don't know. I got some mixed feelings here.
Captain Trent, this is unethical. He's desecrating a corpse. Captain!
Yeah, what? Pay attention, McAvoy. Look here. That is her weight plus 6 pounds of meat. I've kept her chained on the same spot for 3 days and fed her twice a day.
This is monstrous! Captain!
Jeez, man, be a scientist. Look at her. What's missing?
I give up.
Feces.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that she's been fed 12 pounds of meat a day for the past 3 days and has not once taken a shit. None of them do. No matter how much they eat, they don't expel any waste.
That can't be.
Oh, that's...
Why is this important?
I don't understand.
Mass is disappearing. What she eats vanishes.
Something else must be going on.
No. We've watched it happen.
Why aren't they
Camera down their gullet.
studying
It
them?
reaches the stomach and then ceases to exist.
Well, that's impossible.
Yeah, well, 5 years ago, you would have said zombies were impossible.
That's not the same thing. You're asking me to believe that something magical is going on here.
Not magic. Physics. Mass cannot disappear. Energy cannot come from nowhere. The answer to both mysteries is the same. A higher dimension. We live in a flatland, and the spheres are attacking.
This man is insane.
Doesn't mean he's wrong.
Imagine our universe is only 2 dimensions, right? Like this flat top here. We can move in the X, we can move in the Y. But we are completely unaware of the Z. Then imagine that up here in this higher space is an ecology. They must be life forms based on principles we can't even imagine. And some of these creatures are parasites, able to reach into our space and use us as hosts. They take over our corpses and provide the energy to animate and control them and use them to gather food, which they then pull out of our space. She said we should call them imps. Short for interdimensional metabolic parasites.
Oh my God. That's your wife? This is a madhouse!
She was right. The zombie outbreak is not a disease. It is a parasitic infestation. These creatures are probably responsible for many of our legends.
That's enough! You're as crazy as a fucking bedbug, and I'm getting out of here right now.
No, you're not! Not until I prove it to you.
Just calm down and listen to the man, all right?
I
No.
can prove it by making them let go of her.
You're responsible for all this, Captain. Get me out of here.
You need to witness this.
You're as crazy as he is.
They're reaching in from another dimension,
Let go of her.
boy, but I can make them
Another.
let go. I can send an electromagnetic pulse that causes enough of a ripple in space-time.
Oh please, I hope she explodes.
You don't have a pacemaker, do you?
What? No.
Good. You see, I proved it's there. I made it let go.
You've done nothing, you crazy asshole.
You saw what happened?
The EM pulse scrambled her brain. You found a new way to kill the infected. So what? You've done nothing.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Generators, don't worry, it happens all the time.
Oh, shit!
No,
We need to leave this room, sir.
I cured her.
No, you didn't.
I cured her.
What are you talking about? You didn't cure her.
I did.
Angela! Out of her! Out of her! Out of her!
You gotta get me out of here.
McAvoy! McAvoy!
John. John.
Zombies
not you.
don't talk.
Do you love me?
Demons do though.
Can't be you.
Do you love me?
No, I don't love you.
Where's McAvoy?
Too bad.
Vampire? Does this continue? Oh, written. Okay, there. And produced. Okay. If you could please send me the next part so I could watch it by myself this time. Sorry. And see how this ends, because that was a vampire. That wasn't a zombie, right? Or maybe that was just your interpretation of a zombie, but the fangs made her. She was speaking. Zombies don't speak. I don't know. You're gonna have to explain this shit to me, and I'm gonna have to edit it, to cut it a little bit so I can render it and export it and post it before Wednesday. It's Monday. And yeah, thank you for watching this short with me. Remember to please leave me some suggestions of shorts, 10 minutes or less only, or music videos, but if you could send it through private message on Patreon, that would be great. And as always, I'm Miyano, and I'll see you in my next video.